Tyrese Halliburton showed up in Las Vegas to watch his Indiana Pacers show out in their NBA 2K23 Summer League debut. The Summer League Pacers were carried the entire game by their starting lineup, which featured 3 rotation players from last season and, of course, their top 2 draft picks. Those starters, led by Bennedict Mathurin, took over the game from the tip-off, outscoring the Hornets by 14 by the time the bench started rolling in. Mathurin delivered on his promise to be the best guy on the court, and he had 8 points in the first opening minutes. When Duane Washington and Kendall Brown came off the bench, they delivered a slight punch to keep the Hornets at bay. But each of their threes, with an additional triple from Bennie Boatwright, was a big part of Indiana's offense in the second quarter, given their extended struggles inside the arc. The Pacers, they shot an abysmal 7 from 30 from 2 in the first half, and a little bit better 7 from 18 from 3. And somehow they managed to hold on to the lead at the break, leading 42-37 following an Isaiah Jackson tip to the end of the second. After some lackluster minutes to close the half, the starting unit, they came alive in the third quarter, and the Hornets, they were buried for good. What I was thoroughly impressed with was the energy in which this team played. They played from the opening tip to the end of the buzzer, and they were able to rally at the end of the second half and not let it affect the rest of the game. That shows resilience, and that shows a team coming of age. I'm super excited to see what the Pacers are going to look like in the upcoming regular season. After opening runs in the first and third quarter, Mathurin led the way with a game-high 23 points. He shot an impressive 9 for 16 from the floor, even as he most left his looks well short in the second quarter. Mathurin, he got plenty of opportunities in the Summer League debut. He showed his ability to space the floor and to score off the catch and shoot. 2 of those opening assists were courtesy of Duarte, who had a relatively quiet night from the floor, just 3 for 7, and shot 9 for 9 from the free throw line, which you don't really see in today's NBA. The improvement of Chris Duarte from last year to this year is significant, and it was a perfect time to showcase what he's been able to improve on during the summer. He finished with 16 points on 4 assists, committing 0 turnies. That composure, it carried over to the rest of the team, to the tune of just 9 turnovers on the night. And if you're in the NBA and you're only getting 9 turnovers, you can go far, maybe even further to the Eastern Conference Finals. Guys like Nembhard and Fambo Zhang, they each came up with 2 critical steals. And the defense, it looked in sync. These guys look like they've been playing together all year long. And the young talent we have on this Indiana Pacers roster is something that you can't sneeze at. These guys are ready to play. And maybe, just maybe, the rebuild is over. What was really interesting to see is that the Pacers, they kept a fairly tight rotation all night. They only went 10 deep with Gabe York dishing 4 dimes, including 1 to Boatwright, who had 9 himself. Zhang finished with 4 points, and those points came off an explosive fast break. There was a little bit of a revolving door from the rotation's defense, but that can get tightened up later in the season. A lot of these guys are not going to play significant minutes. I think the headline of the night for the Indiana Pacers is Chris Duarte. He improved significantly from last season, and you love to see the confidence. Paired with him and Tyrese Halliburton and Bennedict Mathurin, this big 3 in Indiana could be dangerous come playoff time. I'm not saying that the Pacers will make the playoffs, but they have a good shot at getting into the play-in tournament. I really can't remember when the Summer League was this explosive. People are coming out from all across the country to see the guys play in Vegas, and the guys are showing up. So that leads me to today's question. Which one of these Indiana Pacers players was your favorite to watch last night? In my opinion, it was Bennedict Mathurin. The dude balled out, and he put on a show. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And tomorrow, we'll be back better than ever with some more Indiana Pacers basketball. But until then, Pacers fans, like always, I'll save y'all a seat. Peace.